Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn GIS Easily. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to digitize features from a georeferencing raster image in ArcMap. So when we are talking about digitizing is one of the most important GIS skills because it allows us to convert satellite imagery and maps into a vector data that can be analyzed and used for decision making. So if you are a beginner, don't worry, I will explain everything step by step. Let's get started. So this is a raster image. I want you to look at the word digitizing as tracing. Like when you are trying to trace something on a map, the word digitizing, you can view it as tracing. This is a raster image. If you look at this raster image, we have different features on the map. So our aim is to convert this raster image. So our aim is to convert the features, the raster image into features like roads. You can see buildings. We have a lot of buildings. We have roads. We have rivers. This is a river. We are trying to convert the raster image into a vector data, and vector data usually comes in form of points, lines, and polygons. So for this one now, if you look at this is a river, right? This is a river, and then we have different features. We have roads. Can you see it? We have roads. We have buildings. These are the features. Now before we digitize, you have to check the raster image whether it has been georeferenced. If you want to know if your raster image has been georeferenced, you can come to this place, the bottom of your PC. Can you see the coordinate of this place? I can know it because I have performed georeferencing on the raster image. So now the first thing is to come to this place. You right click on your cover, then you look for editor. If this editor is not on, you won't be able to digitize. So you click on editor tools. This is it. Let me off it. Let me on it back. So this is my editor. Let me drag it so that you're able to see it. So this is it. Now before we digitize, we have to create a shapefile. So this is our shapefile. We create a shapefile for each vector data. We create shapefile for each vector data for points, for lines, and polygons. For polygon now, buildings are in form of polygons. Roads, they are in form of polylines or lines. While let's say we have a location of place, we can represent it as points. Then this river can be represented as polygon, a water body. We represent it as polygon. So before that, we have to create a shapefile. By creating a shapefile, you can right click on any of, make sure you have, I will create, I'll be creating this is our shapefile. Then I'll create shapefile for buildings. So buildings is in form of polygon. Then I'll change the unknown coordinate system. So you come to edit, then you set your coordinate system. So Elisha is WGS World Geodetic System 1984 UTM zone 31. I've set it now. Then click on OK. Already exists. So let me building 1. Yeah, I'm good to go. This one is for buildings. So let me create another shapefile. for Okay, I have one shapefile here. Let me create inside this shapefile. Call it river polygon. Then you set the coordinate system. So that's river. So let me create another one for river. So no, the next thing, let's create shapefile for road. Shapefile for roads. Road is polyline. Set the coordinate again. Yeah. So from here I'm still going to explain different symbology in this tutorial. Just make sure you watch from the beginning to the end. So from here now, we've created our shapefile for buildings, for rivers, for roads. So how do we now digitize? So to digitize, we go back to editor. You start editing. What do you want to digitize? I said the word digitizing comes from tracing. We are trying to trace features on a satellite imagery, a scanned map. So let's start with the rivers, or let's start with building first. Then click on continue. In case if you are not sure, you can come to create features here. Okay, so this is create features. Where you can see create features. Click on polygon. So I'm using polygon. You can choose any of you can choose freehand, but I'm choosing polygon. Okay. Then let's try to zoom to layer. This is our raster image. Let me zoom to layer. I'll just select few buildings because I can't be digitizing all the buildings in this tutorial. I'll just select few buildings. So the edge of the buildings, the edge. So when you are done, you can double click on it or you right click. So you move to another one. That's the first building. The second one, this is the second one. You can see the way I'm digitizing. So let me teach you the second one. You right click, then click on finish sketch. That's another method. So another building. I'll just select few buildings in this video, double click on it. Let's choose this. Double click. Let me do this fast. So I've selected about maybe 7 or 8 buildings. So in case if you want to digitize, we can have like 1,000 buildings. So you are going to digitize it one by one. Maybe you want to, but let me tell you, in this period, there's no need of digitizing our buildings because we can actually get the shapefile from online. We have different sources. If you want to get shapefile, building shapefile, road shapefile, and other shapefiles, you can go to online and get them. OpenStreetMap, you are going to get it, but you must have the fundamental knowledge of how it is being done. So that's the reason why I'm explaining this in details. So let's just stop here for this building. Let's move to, when you are done, you click on stop editing, then you save, make sure you save it. Let's now go back to buildings and see what we've done. How many buildings did we digitize? Can you see? We have about 7 buildings. 7. Let me select one. Let me select one of the buildings. Can you see? I've selected this one. I've selected this one. Clear selection. So let's move to, let's digitize river. No. Okay, let's digitize river now. So the river is in polygon. So this is the river. So I'll be digitizing the river one by one. So I'll be very fast in digitizing it. So when you are done, you right click. So this is the river. Then click on editor, stop editing, then you save your work. So let me quickly do the last one, which is your road. So I'll be doing for road. So road is polyline. You don't need to change anything, just polyline. Then click on OK. So let me look for road here. I'll just digitize few roads. We have road, one road here. So that is one road. We have another road here. We have another road. So what? We have another road. Let me try to change the color of the road so that you're able to see it clearly. Yes, can you see? So the one I've digitized. So just for party sake. Okay, there's still another one here. So this is how you are going to digitize all the roads. So when you are done, delete sketch in case you want to delete. Then click on stop editing, then you save your edit. So let's go back to the roads. How many roads do we digitize? Open attribute table. So they only digitize about 5 roads. So let's see the first road we digitize. So this is the first road. So I'll be teaching you something in this video. So after you've digitized it, you can know the length of the roads, the length of the roads to digitize, the area of the buildings, the areas of the river. You can know it if you are digitizing. Let's say you want to send because what attribute table means is you are trying to give information about the features. Because I don't know the name of this river, I don't know the name of the roads you just digitize, and then the length, the area. If I want to know it, how will I know it? So these are the things you can know. So this is all about digitizing. But let me show you important parts in. Okay, let me try to label. You see open attribute table. Let me try to add feed here. I just want to show you something. I will add feed. I'll call it names of buildings. Names building. Let me just use like this. We are using text. Okay. Don't worry. So names of building. So here you can still come to properties. Then you alias building. Just teaching you some things. So names of. Can you see? You cannot write anything. You have to come to buildings and then click on start editing. I want to work on the buildings. Building. Okay, continue. Then you come to this place. I will name it as so from here now click on the open attribute table. Then you can start naming it. So let me name it as build. I can name it as build 1. You see, build 2, build 3, build 4. I see. Build 5, build 6, then build 7. So when you have like 1000 buildings, 500 buildings, that's how you are going to name them. You can give them any name you like. So build 1, I'm using build 1, building 1, building 2. If you know the name of the building or construction, you can put it maybe so. When you are done, you click on stop editing, then you save your editing. Now let me now show you something. I want to know the names of the buildings. Let me zoom to layer for you to see what I'm trying to say. So the buildings are okay. Let me switch off the. Can you see? Can you see? So the buildings are actually in gray color. Buildings are in gray color. These are standard for buildings. Then rivers, they are in blue color. Blue. Then roads, usually put them in roads, they're actually red. Pipelines, you can leave them as red sometimes, but majorly roads are actually in red color. Some people use black color, but the standard color is red. A river is blue for buildings, grey color for vegetation, that's green, etc. So that's part of it. So now let me show you something. Come to properties. I want to label the buildings I just named in my attribute table. So just make sure you follow this video whenever you want to practice on your own. This will actually help you. Now you label feature in this layer. Come to label. Can you see? Name build attribute table, right? Then you apply. Can you see the building 1, building 2, building 3, building 4, building 5, building 6, and building 7? So that is just it. You can also name the river. So if you want to name the river, you can do the same thing. you can do the same thing. How do you do the same thing? Come to start editing, edit the river. River, this is the river. But before that, you have to add feed. Let me add feed first. Stop editing. Let me add feed. You add feed. I can add feed. River. Names. River. Text. You cannot write anything inside it. So river, right? Then you click on editor, start editing. Okay. So let's now possible table. I can put it like river. We're editing river, not building. Now you can write something. Let me just write it. River Elisha. Can you see River Elisha? That's the name. River Elisha. Then stop editing. Click on this. So let me zoom to layer for you to see what I'm. Zoom to layer. So can you see the river? So I want to name the river. Let me name the river. The name of the river. The river. Then click on OK. Can you see River Elisha? So that's how you can go about it. If I also want to know the area, if I want to know the area of this river, I can know it. How do we? You add another feed. You add new feed, right? Let me say area of the river. So the area of the river can use float. Let's use float. Then you come to calculate geometry. Must calculate geometry. You see area. Then make sure that your UTM, this one is, can you see, use coordinate of the data source. The coordinate of that data source, I'm using the right coordinates. So let's use square kilometer. Square kilometer and see what happens. So can you see? So this is the area. Let's say we want to use square meter. In square meter, let's see what will happen. That's 268 in square meter. But I would prefer kilometer. Calculate geometry. Square kilometer and click on OK. So when you are done, you can, let's say I want to put the can you see the one that is the area? Can you see this is the area of the river, and that's all. So that's all. You can also do the same thing for buildings. Follow the same procedure. You are going to get it rightly. So you have successfully learned how to digitize features from a master image in ArcMap. So in the next video, we will learn how to create attributes and manage data we have digitized. If you find this video helpful, kindly like, subscribe, and share with your others interested in learning GIS. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.